Hey, it's Lisa here. This week I want to talk to you about being, doing and having enough. So one of the challenges that I often hear from thought leaders is the challenge of enough. In the beginning, people worry their stuff's not good enough. Once they get started capturing their IP and creating containers of commercial gold, they worry their list isn't big enough. And then before they launch a new cluster, they procrastinate based on the assumption that they are not ready enough. In the past 10 years of running my practice, and in fact for most of my life, I don't think I've ever been ready for anything. Not launching a cluster because you aren't ready is the equivalent of not throwing a party because you haven't got any friends. You'll never really be ready, I don't think. I think having a party, you get friends. Now, I love American Professor Jon Kabat-Zinn's quote that until you stop breathing, there's more right with you than wrong with you. And I think that is so true. I used to joke with my friends that I have a weird combination of ADHD and OCD, which means that everything I do needs to be perfect for a very short period of time. Now I've accepted I may not get anything right. A friend of mine has recently joined the dating scene and she was telling me about her pointless pursuit of trying to find Mr. Right. She has, after many dating experiences, begun to consider Mr. Right now. So Mr. Right now is perfect for now. He's right for right now. And I think thought leadership is similar. Your practice needs to be right for right now. The right message for the right market in the right mode. And the nowness of all this is what we can learn from the cluster strategy. We need to create something we can sell now, something that someone wants now, that solves a problem that people have now. And I think it's about progress over perfection. It's about being current and knowing what you have is enough for now. If we all waited until conditions of success were perfect, I don't think we'd ever get there. So making peace with now is part of the journey to knowing that you are enough. We all strive to be good enough for our parents, our spouses, our jobs, our friends. But what does it really mean? And is it possible to ever feel like we're truly good enough? I think the answer to that depends on our perspective. And if we're constantly comparing ourselves to others and trying to meet some imaginary new standard, then I don't think we're ever going to feel good enough. We need to do what we can with what we know. Yes, your future IP might be better, you might become better at delivery, or you might even find better clients. But now is all you've got. We spend so much of our lives searching for perfection. Don't wait to do something just because you think you're not enough, because time doesn't know that. Time has no idea. I think it's also important not to believe everything you think. One of the greatest abilities humans have is the ability to change our minds. Imagine changing your mind and deciding that you are good enough, that you are ready. I think the answer to being good enough is showing up. It's about turning up and doing what you can. And maybe if you do that, you might wake up one day and find that you're enough. Now, I'm a big fan of Mark Manson's direct and no-nonsense approach to life. And I think that this quote sums it up perfectly. Some days you'll be productive, some days you won't. Some days you'll be healthy and energized, some days you won't. But every day you can control whether you show up or not. So I'll leave you with that. I hope you feel enough. May everything you want be yours. See you soon.